the street that leads to the steelwork place.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so you can go and see these hats, and it's kind of cool because in a lot of ways they look like felt hats that you'd buy and wear today. So as if you can really identify with these artifacts from a totally different time.
Nice.
And there's a whole row there. It's fantastic.
It's like Team Fortress characters. Team Fortress in Nova Zembla.
Ah!
Because
nice.
there you can also get hats are like your avatar as well. The way that you can sort of identify yourself. Yeah. Except then in Team Fortress.
Except that Team Fortress wasn't first. I mean.
True. No.
Yeah, but it is quite funny to think about. And yeah, a lot of these people were also known by name because the diaries would have marked what happened. Were they mauled by the polar bear or died to frostbite because Aris didn't build enough medical beds and child shelter and yeah.
Beautiful.
You're pleased with yourself though. Are you running the generator in
only a
overcharge,
dysfunctional, sick, horrible person like Aris could see the suffering of these people and say it's people.
Well, temperature has gone down to 30, minus 30. I mean,
minus 30, I've built a lot of stuff. Now we're gonna make a beacon because we need more people.
No!
I want to help the people that are freezing outside. You don't care about...
Make the sawmill.
I need to research first. Now I'm gonna research the sawmill.
What are you researching?
Now nothing, just...
Research the sawmill.
Oh,
is there a cold snap incoming again on day 10?
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Drop one level, so we're going back to minus 40. That's why I've been building...
Snap.
See, I built an extra generator there. So
That's not a generator, that's a heater. Lies. Fake news.
Fake news. Fake news about generators.
What are you building? Why are you building it where it's warm? Build it wherever.
It's a beacon. I can't build it wherever.
Yeah, but don't build it where it's warm.
We'll
Leave the warm space for houses and stuff that need to be warm. The beacon doesn't need to be in a warm
Maybe
place.
the beacon also needs to be warm. Yeah.
Why does the beacon need to be
I don't think so, but...
Okay, you want a sawmill, a steel works, or a coal thumper?
No, you will need...
Or faster gathering. I need faster gathering.
No, but you're running out of resources. You don't need to gather them faster. You need to be able to mill the trees that you can't
wait, don't give him advice that he's not asking for. Let him just make his own mistakes, because he's clearly very good at that.
We are the worst.
You guys.
Oh my god,
guys.
Aris would just perform radical amputations on us if he had us in this dumb hospital where we would be with frostbite because
you're not building any well.
But we have a problem because wood crates there are depleted.
Oh, do we have a problem?
Oh, have we run out of our wood resource?
If
only we could cut down trees or something with a sawmill or something.
Man, I guess I could cut down trees with the tree that you just amputated. I can just see if I swing it on a tree for a long time, it will fall down.
Oh, that's what he's doing.
Or
He's
maybe
creating Captain Hook type saw and human.
Workers needed.
Or
See, we need workers. That's why I'm making a beacon because we need people.
He's just going to sign. He's going to do child labor.
No, don't do
I'm not
child
gonna do child labor. I'm just not gonna do child labor. It's just not gonna happen.
This guy.
I'm just.
This guy, I knew this was going to happen. By the way, I put a frigging knife over there.
Yeah,
this is
barbarians.
I'm so happy that Aris is struggling already with this game. But suppose that there would be a Krijn in your community. He's like
rations, whatever.
Don't put up the rations. What's happening now off camera is that Krijn is eating our frigging carrot cake that I had generously provided.
Look at this guy though. Look at this guy. His kids could do something useful during their time in the shelter. Yeah.
Jeez, Garrett, thank you. Thank you.
What is Garrett saying?
He says, I am the cold voice of reason, and you are just warming an empty field, which is true. And here's Krijn eating
I'm gonna make a bloody child center.
You are going to make a very bloody child center. That's true. That we've seen that already. It's gonna, the kids are basically gonna be running around there without arms, legs.
Yeah, clearly.
Only like axes for hands. Like, we need to chop trees.
This is so terrible.
This is terrible. This is terrible.
We're no longer lost and blind.
No, now more people can join us in the suffering that Aris has created.
You can survey a greater landscape, or maybe there are wood crates just lying about, so you don't have to learn how to chop down trees.
This is the fossil fuel thought. It's like, I don't need to build sawmills. I can just, get this expendable, this finite resources from across the land.
I don't need to grow crops. I can just go to the supermarket and buy salad because that's where food comes from.
Look at this map, though.
That is awesome.
That's pretty.
Crash site.
Look, there are
numerous tents. You can see people moving about. They must be lost members.
Send scouts.
Yeah.
Well, not over there, apparently. Maybe over there. There's a little.
What?
I'm sure that in the tutorial right now there will be some explanation.
I need to create a team.
You just send scouts there. Scroll.
Hey, there's this little thing lighting up the whole time in tutorial messages. What is it about? Oh, it's about amputees.
Yeah, well, it was a decision that we had to make, and we made this decision.
What do you mean we? What we? The royal we?
Yes.
Ah, yes, okay.
You mean you made and we all vocally opposed? Yes. Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, seeing that we've got such a horrible fossil fuel supporter here at the wheel, maybe we should talk a little bit about the ecologically inspired. Well, dinosaurs are in the end our fossil fuel now.
Yes.
About the ecologically inspired setting of this game, which is of course
Climate change.
climate change. In this case, abrupt climate change.
Apocalyptic.
Apocalyptic climate change in the 19th century, when people were just, had all this.
Wasn't there a mini ice age?
There was definitely a mini ice age, not in the 19th century.
18?
No, in the end of the Middle Ages.
So,
There
there.
was.
A frightened patient. One of our people is facing death, but he's still refusing amputation. He keeps screaming that he doesn't want anyone to touch his leg and he won't change his mind, even though gangrene will kill him in a matter of hours. There, Silla.
Yeah.
Let me see your decision. Should I let him be?
He's offloading the. You see what he's doing? He's just.
How is this my problem?
He's gaslighting the
No,
fact.
but
This is not my problem.
You are the one. You are the one who is advocating for not.
No, you're the one who started instead of providing them with safe long-term care by saying, "Haha, we can chop off your leg. You want it? You want it? You want it? You want it?"
And he says no.
And he says no. Yeah.
So should I just let him be?
You've already terrified and traumatized this poor guy by standing there with a saw, and you're being like, "Are there any incentives?" No, there's no incentives.
Exactly. It's like you might as well cut off his leg right now.
Yeah, I know.
You want me to click it?
No, I don't. I'm gonna cut off his leg. It's a hard decision, but someone has to make it.
You're the worst.
You actually cut. This guy just didn't. He just wanted to die.
I'm not gonna let my people die.
He doesn't even grant them death. I mean, if I were living in Aris's run community, I'd want to die.
This is such an 11-bit studio game.
Oh yeah, it is. I mean, in reality...
Why are you saying this? Can I elaborate on your thoughts?
Because of the difficult decisions you have to make.
They're not difficult if you actually make them right.
God. I'm not so judgmental when you're playing.
No, I know, but then we're playing Civilization.
that
And
the
I'm actually
child
doing a good
shelter?
job. No.
I will make a child shelter. Don't worry.
It's been hours.
Days.
I mean,
days.
a week.
I need
A week
20
of
wood.
having
Do you see
children
me?
run around a generator with scissors. Like, what do you think is
He's
gonna
complaining that he doesn't have any wood because
There.
there's no sawmill.
We're doing fine, all things considered. Look at how high my hope is.
Considering that Aris is our leader, we're doing fine. I just got, I just got amputated against my will, but we're doing fine.
Yes, Garrett.
Yes.
The slow descent of Aris from benevolent to normal dictator is fascinating.
Yeah,
I
it is
totally
fascinating.
agree.
Wouldn't say it's descent, it's more of like a coming to the surface of.
Revelation.
So yes, exactly.
Okay, we have enough.
I mean, all anarchists start out with good intentions, and then when they are somehow at the wheels and they have to make the decisions, before you know it.
I remember once during my master's studies we had to do this exhibition, 50 of us students. 50
Doing an
students
exhibition.
making an exhibition, yeah.
It's basically the museum equivalent of Frostpunk.
Hunger Games, yeah.
Of Hunger Games.
Well, the crazy thing was we had all these working groups, right? And then there was a group of the project leaders with all the different project parts. And I distinctly remember our teacher at the time, course leader, who said, look, and sometimes what you need is benevolent dictators. Sometimes someone's just got to make the decisions for everyone, especially when you have 50 students making an exhibition in 6 weeks. You just have to do it.
But I mean, wasn't that one of the students then got amputated, right? I mean, that's not the end of the story, right?
No.
Because it was actually a benevolent dictator, not like a
Not
cruel
like
hard
Aris,
ass. No,
yeah.
exactly.
Not like Aris.
So what ended up happening? Was there actually this benevolent dictator?
I was one of them.
You were one.
Dictators.
Or there was like an oligarchy, like a couple of leaders.
So there were 5 parts of the project. There was like content, design, program, fundraising. What was the last?
Which poor souls got stuck with
There.
fundraising?
There.
Dear Lord, people can work without worrying that something will happen to their kids. Finally.
This is all just.
Thank you.
There were all these guys who just wanted kids to work, so...
This is all just a trick, by the way. That what will happen right now is that he will put little workbenches in those shelters. I know what's gonna happen.
It's going to
Oh,
first be
nice.
called a Stitch a Bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Do like pen and paper.
Oh no, we're
crafts.
doing just crafts. This is just doing crafts. Why am
We're
I
starting
making?
an Etsy shop.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's an Etsy shop. We're gonna make some money with this. Why am I making nails all the time? Oh, the wood is splintering my hands. Why do I have to constantly make little treats for our benevolent dictator?
You guys are not making this any easier.
That's the point.
That's exactly.
We're like the added difficulty level.
We are the
Yo,
DLC for
really,
this
yeah.
game. We are the DLC for this game.
Sawmill researched?
Yeah.
Hallelujah. Can you put it?
Building here will block place for an important facility.
Oh yeah, don't destroy resources.
Yeah, but where do I just put it? Anywhere near a street or what's
Like put it near the foresty part up there or down here or
It needs to be next to a street. And I don't know how close it has to be. Wait.
Sergeant DeRay said, should have left those food destroyers work instead. Hey man, you seem to have some support in the stream.
I mean,
I also
see?
think you should
It's
put
a
it
very-
on the south side. But
South, near the trees. There you
Here.
yeah, near those trees. Yeah.
But wait,
But
I-
not near the heater.
so turns frozen trees into usable material. So where does it have to be? Do I have
go.
to?
There are frozen trees over there.
And they will collect these,
Yeah.
right?
Put it near the.
But this, look at how many frozen trees are there.
Yes, but you're already building
Yeah, but there's
something else
another
there.
resource there with the whatever is going on.
No, I'm gonna put it on that side.
No, but frozen.
Don't.
It's going to turn... Dude.
Put it near the trees. Build a road. Start by putting a road down south, and then.
Okay.
Well, you know what? No.
Okay. Oh my God, Garrett is saying the exact same thing. Build a road.
Basically,
Build a wall.
Basically,
Wait.
Gareth is here, like Aris is Che Guevara, like sort of like the actual brains of the operation. That is just like, you know what you have to do, Fidel. You have to actually, do this and do it this
Yeah,
way.
but the great thing is that Aris doesn't listen to us. We are the voices of reason here.
Exactly.
But he listens to Garrett.
Yeah.
A note of thanks. A note was left for the doctor who performed the amputation on the frightened patient. It reads, "Thank you. I was in terrible pain and blinded by fear, and my choice would have doomed me. I may be without a limb now, but I live. Thank you, kind sir. This is what keeps me going."
Don't you think that it's
This is what keeps me
horribly
going.
inconvenient that he just set up the child shelters / workshops where he has these little kids writing propaganda for us?
Jeez! You can't make anything else up because I made the right choice.
Hey man.
Hey man.
Hey, man.
You're fake news, man.
How
You're
did he
fake
write
news.
this note of thanks with
When-
his missing arm?
He had a missing leg, not a missing arm.
Was it a leg?
Yeah.
Ah.
So it was the right thing to do.
Hey,
Hope we lie. There.
it may have
There.
cost him an arm and a leg.
Yes. There we go. There we go. Worked out in the end.
I wonder, legit though, in
I need more people on call, though.
gameplay, if this is standard, what would
this
happen?
one.
Or if there's like behind the
If
scenes,
there's a random,
like a die, like a randomness. Whether this could have turned out just as well with a guy being like, I hate you, I'm going to blow
The
up
guy
the
who just sent a
generator.
thank you note to Aris died.
Somebody died, yeah.
No, it's the guy that
Day 8 from our arrival, one of our people died. Andrew Hurst.
Andrew Hurst, does he have a widow?
You know what we should do?
Does he have a widow?
No.
Can we look up? Can you look up your people somewhere to check if he
Yeah.
has a widow? Is there a list of your people?
I still want to do something with this. I want to get these people.
Well, it
out.
sends scouts there.
Yeah, but to send scouts I need 40
There's a
wood.
button.
Yeah, I need like
So you
I need
this
stuff.
little sawmill that you still haven't put down.
I'm building the road.
But you can already put down the sawmill.
Yeah.
No, it needs to be next to the road. Now I
Yeah,
can.
but-
Now it's there. Okay. There. Boom.
Make sure that you cover the greatest amount of trees without destroying them. Yes. Yeah. It's
Baby steps.
it's okay, Aris.
Thank you.
Help the amputees. Is this some what? He has lost his hand. How did he write the thank you note?
That's a different guy.
Oh,
How many
more?
amputees are there in your community? How many?
I don't know. They would be dead otherwise.
I guess that's also, by the way, why this guy didn't build any hunting shops or not building more of it, because he's just chopping off limbs right and forth.
Yeah,
And he's just
I have a hunting shop. I do. There's actually RNG behind everything, so every decision you make can either be good or bad.
Yeah,
Ah, awesome.
yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
So basically,
No.
but no, this wasn't a good decision. You just got lucky.
You got lucky.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay, he says. Yeah, man.
That's cool that everything is RNG. Although,
Well-
you can do better or worse still. Like Aris is doing terribly.
Yeah, I mean, clearly it's statistical. So there's like decent, and there's good, and then there's really, really good. So people are happy, and then over here on the other scale is Aris.
Yeah.
Coal thumper.
Yeah, I want a coal thumper because
sounds-
it's gonna be very
that sounds-
Garen
important.
says the amputee guy killed himself in his game.
Oh.
See, he could have suicided. That's exactly what I was thinking. The
Two
sick
fails.
field cheated. Oh yeah, because you broke your promise about the health.
Yeah, but
Hey, man.
I had two
We had
healthcare
great
things.
Obamacare
Oh,
before
because
you became
people
president.
died, it didn't even. Oh, go back to the medical hut. There's a Hester Hurst. That's probably the wife of the guy who died. Click on her. Can you not?
Select.
Yeah.
She
She's
doesn't.
the
She
poor
doesn't have.
widow.
She has children, but no husband anymore.
Yeah.
How could this
She's
be,
a poor-
Aris?
Poor widow.
How could this be?
Things can happen. We're living in the cold.
Things can happen.
What we really need is coal.
No, what we
because
really needed was healthcare.
I have two.
This is such a Trump. Like, we're
Jeez,
talking about
man, what
healthcare,
the
and he's
fuck?
like, no, what we really need is coal.
We really need coal. Otherwise, everybody
This
would
is a
freeze
pretty
to
dark
death.
comment.
What's the comment?
You got lucky that the amputee guy killed himself. Less amputees that won't work.
Ooh.
This is a very Trumpian, non-socialist, taking care of society type of
Other
thing.
people is there.
Wait, who died now? Emma?
I'm on some. That's why we need to get more people in there.
From lack of treatment.
It's look how replaceable people are. Oh yeah, we need to get more people because they're dying.
Okay, I need to put people here.
All right, you know what? I wanna get back to talking about climate change. If you play Frostpunk long enough, you become Trump.
Sheesh.
I wonder if there's like a good way to play this game.
Probably not with us next to you.
Yeah.
I kind of want to play it at home and try it out to see if I can play like a really socialist version of this game.
I'm sure you can. It's just
Yeah, but
Aris
does it
doesn't.
work
Aris doesn't
out?
want to.
Does it? I mean, if you try to play a socialist version of the game, does it work out, or do you end up like
Like Aris.
No, what we really need
Mouse
right
charger.
now, and that's like super important, is that I'll get these people out of the steel and put them there.
the frost from?
Because we're running out of coal.
Good one,
Yeah.
Garrett.
Yeah, because we're running out of coal, exactly. And we're gonna need coal because the temperature will drop.
You know why
Like
we're running out of
tomorrow.
coal? Because you've been heating this empty field.
It's not. What are you talking about? It's not empty. Here is the child shelter. Here is the medical post. Here are tents.
You could have fitted those in. You could have fitted those in the general circle. It's
What?
fine though. But
Like 3/4 of that circle are
It's
obviously empty. But yeah.
3/4 of the circle is just Aris, butt naked, running around, drinking a pina colada.
Okay, I can shut it off.
Don't
Wait,
shut.
he's actually threatening us now.
God, I can't believe you've done this.
He actually shut.
What's happening to the generator?
Did he shut off heating to the child shelter now?
I don't know what he's doing.
I can also turn it lower. Just have less
It's
consumption.
minus 30. You don't need to turn things lower.
I need to.
What?
Because he basically didn't get enough coal.
Yeah.
No, but
He was too
Fine,
busy
lower
chopping
it.
off arms and legs.
press the thing then.
I can also close the steam hub for now. This one.
For-
Wait, because I'll need to power it back
Show
again.
me the temperature map.
Yeah, right now it's still burning.
Yeah.
And
No,
probably-
it's,
No,
it's not burning. I shut it off. But I want
No,
to
but
get
it's on
together
pause, I
coal.
mean, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it now. Look at the temperature now. Ooh.
It's the same. It's the same.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's the same.
No, what I actually wanted to check out.
Look, because those tents are now chilly instead of livable.
Oh yeah? I thought you said
Yeah.
this was a horrible placement.
It wasn't a horrible placement. It's just horribly underused.
Yes.
There, sunshine,
Sunshine.
a ray of hope. Dark times.
There is no.
Move!
There is no.
Time to get to
I
work.
feel like we're gonna need more poetry to get through Aris is playing in this game. This is.
Maybe some lines of Paradise
I will need
Lost.
less workers here, definitely. I need more workers here.
Hey man, that guy and that
Can't
woman
you just make
that
a
died, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even get buried because he
What?
has no
I
cemetery.
mean, exactly. What did you do with them?
I don't know.
Are they just still lying there?
They probably ended up in the soup.
By the way,
Yeah?
do you know how much energy it costs to start up like a heat pump again after you switch it up?
No.
A lot. You probably would have been better off keeping it burning.
I'll open it up again. No, it doesn't cost anything.
Oh my god,
No.
you got a word of thanks for the child shelter and you just moved past it.
I know.
Because you know it was my idea.
Exactly.
No, because
So
I have other
rude.
priorities right now.
You have
He
other
hasn't
parts.
even,
Yes.
Garrett, not only has he not sent the scouts, he hasn't even made the scouts.
I haven't sent the scouts because I need more wood for them for the scouts.
How does this how is this reasoning that you need
40 wood and
What
5
do they do
workers.
with wood? How
Don't
do they,
ask
how do they
me.
build? How do you build scouts out of wood?
Skis.
Oh, they need like maybe they need those snowshoe type things.
I will send them now because we're
Brackets.
gonna probably gather the wood that we need. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Oh,
Look
there's-
at how this is kind of cool though. Because you turned off the heater, there's now snow in
It's
that
dynamic.
circle.
It's dynamic. Yeah, for sure.
Because
Instead of, you know, melted snow in an empty wasteland of
Yeah.
uselessness.
Yeah. But
How many people are in your hospital? Does it say 22?
now 22 people are sick.
Sick.
Because
12
we're
gravely. I mean,
That's
This is not going
I
very
mean,
well. Let's just say that this is not going great.
the question is, can Aris entirely fail this game in 2 hours?
Of course.
it's not a question.
I feel like that's about to happen.
Education is the key to our future. Let's teach our children engineering so they can help with new designs.
Yeah,
That
I
actually-
like this one. Children from child shelter will help at medical facilities.
Hear me!
That works.
Hear me! New law
That's
in
good.
the city.
There's a lot of people that are hungry, Hans.
Yeah, but I literally just need more people, so I need these 2 wood that will be gathered by the end of the day, hopefully. Yeah, they're going back, I can see.
How can you need more people when people are actually hungry?
Because then I can't send them out to scout, to gather. Which I need like hunter's hut, I guess, for this.
What I want to talk about
Yeah.
briefly is climate change,
Ah yeah, we were gonna...
abrupt climate change.
Yeah.
Little ice ages happened. not anything major like this. Apparently the whole, as we saw in the intro movie, the whole world is frozen over.
Yeah.
Urgent need for treatment.
Do you know that this is actually... Well, do you know that we're actually way due for an ice age?
Ice Age, yes, I do.
So we should...
In the...
Normally there's a cycle.
Schommelingen.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Normally there's a cycle to these fluctuations, and we are definitely due for an ice age.
overdue.
We're overdue for an ice age. It has been reasoned that the fact that we don't have an ice age is caused by people, because we were already overdue for it a long time ago. Not like now or 200 years ago. No, we were overdue for it about 2,000 years ago. We were already getting late. 3,000 years. I think, don't hold me to the numbers, but a long time ago. And basically what happened at a certain point in time was that we started to do agriculture and husbandry. And especially, yes, and especially around the time, this is not my knowledge by the way, I'm just regurgitating what I've heard, because I've talked a lot about this topic when I was back at Stanford University. And I've talked a lot with Andrew Bauer, who's basically a geologist turned archaeologist, who's doing a lot with climate change in his writings, working in India. Learned a lot from him about this topic from him. And basically as soon as we started especially building rice paddies, so then we started impacting the climate. Well, we started impacting the climate on a large scale by raising temperatures, because there's a lot of CO2 coming from rice paddies.
Interesting.
And because they don't really lots of burning trees and plants that are very good at recycling. So then temperatures already started not to rise, but to just be slightly above. This is a disputed theory a little bit.
Okay.
But most definitely it is the case that, well, if you believe in any of this sort of science, that since the industrial age, when more people live, that the risk for an ice age actually dropped. However, ironically, so this whole thing, when at the start of the industrial age, this ice age sort of developing, not very likely that this actually would have happened.
Yeah.
Interestingly, the fact that we now have rising temperatures could, in fact, induce the next ice age. Because of the rising temperatures, there's this, which is not only atmosphere in terms of air, it's also seas atmosphere. The seas temperatures will rise, which at first, which actually means that the Atlantic, and I'm not a climate scientist, but this is what I know. The Atlantic conveyor belt, so the belt that is actually moving and cycling warmth around the globe on the same as what we said, conveyor belts, is going to slow down, because there's not these temperature differences anymore between, not so huge anymore. And because it's going to slow down, it's going to stop, in fact, at some point, bringing warmth north. And then this part of that, of the globe, could in fact, cool down again. On the other hand, it is
one of the things.
Why do I have 0 children on?
Huh?
I have 0 children in the child shelter. Why?
Well,
I did choose the education, which is true.
It says by law they'll go and help in the medical.
Yeah, so I think they do it by definition, right?
I think so. I don't know.
I mean, there's a logical reason that Aris would not have had any children.
I feel like we have someone in the chat who knows a lot about how this game is supposed to
Yeah,
work
but I
also.
did choose the education. Now, where are all these kids?
Well, where would the kids be, Aris?
Running around.
They're not getting fed.
Right?
They're not
There's
warm.
no children in the shelter.
Why? How?
Are they all sick?
Maybe.
Can you check who's in your medical post? The sick list. The patients.
Oh, look here.
Oh, look.
Yeah,
Lots of them are actually going, select them and see how many kids are in there.
I can select them.
Oh, you can select.
I can. But that's not the point.
Honey, I Shrunk the Children.
Honey, I Shrunk the Children. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. now we can...
Okay, one of the things I was going to say about your climate thing is that my first studies that I did was geoarchaeology, so we did a lot of geology in that course, and one of the things I remember thinking fascinating was how actually when temperatures start changing, it gets progressively worse in the Earth. So for instance, when you go into an ice age and the ice caps start increasing in size, obviously there's more white surface on the globe reflecting more sunlight, thereby exacerbating the whole ice age thing, which then ends up spreading until it indeed comes to a point where it sort of teeters back. And then the opposite way, with the ice caps melting, there's less white reflective surface, which indeed induces this continued temperature
And
rise.
this is just a little link
And this
between
is just
temperature
one
and ice caps.
Yeah, and this is just one link, exactly.
And then there's also this idea that, you know, if we sort of just make sure it's not as bad right now, then we can get back to normal at some point again. Because, you know, we just sort of, you know, turn the dial again, like Aris, just turning some dials, it will be alright again, until you lose the kids. Or until, in fact, you screw up the climate.
Oh, maybe, since it's free time, aren't they just in their houses?
No. Well, maybe they're in the tents.
Yeah, why wouldn't they be in the tents with their parents when it's free
That's
time?
what I
Never
heard.
let kids stay at home, so I don't know for sure if you hover your mouse over the bottom right of it.
Don't hover your mouse over children's buttons. Don't do that, Aris.
Unemployed. 0 idle workers. 0 idle engineers.
I mean,
15 children there. They are playing.
and then there's these.
And only 4 of them are in
They're playing at being alive.
And 5
Did you, by the way, because I actually, before the stream, I said, hey Aris, I want to talk a little bit about this topic, and I want to talk, for example, about the Anthropocene. Have you heard of this topic?
No?
This term? Okay.
Well, yes.
Yes, you have heard of it. Aris was like, what? What's that? Or
Yeah,
enlightened
go
leader
ahead.
was like. So the Anthropocene is basically, it's, I think at the moment still, I'm not keeping super close tabs on it, but it's a proposal by a group of geologists to actually declare a new geological era for our planet called the Anthropocene. Because right now we're in the Holocene, which is basically the period after the last glacial maximum, after the last ice age.
The last major ice age.
Last major ice age. And they said this group of geologists feels that right now we're not in the Holocene anymore, but we're actually in an era, a geological era, where
So heavily impacted by man?
yes, I think the running definition is the Anthropocene is a geological era where you can actually see the impact of human activity in geological layers. The problem is, there's a lot of problems with this because
That is a difficult definition.
very difficult definition.
Because you can impact geological layers by anything. So it depends on what kind of impact they mean, right?
Right, because stratigraphically, I mean, we've been impacting humankind, has been
Since the
impacting it
first
since Homo
person
sapiens
has
sort of laid down to rest.
Died and entered the stratigraphy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it would have.
But of course,
Or put a pole in the ground, or
but
whatever.
I'm guessing they mean at a larger scale. So right now, they are debating over where to actually put this cutoff point. Some of them are saying this has to be at the time when we actually detonated the first nuclear bomb, because that definitely across the globe has made a major impact on the chemical, well, the isotopic and atomic signature of geology, basically.
Yeah.
We can check back later how Aris is mistreating all these people.
Terrible.
I mean, I honestly, I'm just stuck here. I've got no legs, I've got no arms anymore. My kids, I don't, God knows where. So let's just talk.
Okay. How about, I'm sure there's others who would argue to start it with the Industrial Revolution.
Yeah, that's another example. And then there's people that argue that it should be started a long time ago when we first started doing
This is not
agriculture.
going very well.
That's an understatement. But
Corpses in the streets.
Yeah, well.
yeah, well, I mean,
Leaving the
corpses-
dead in the streets is a health hazard and shows a lack of respect for the deceased. Well, Aris, do you care about this at all?
Do you care about the people you killed?
Yeah, but we have several issues here at this point.
What is actually... How would dead corpses in the street at -40 be a health hazard? Realistically,
Yeah.
it would not.
Well, it would be because he has this whole thing heated up over there.
Yeah.
Okay, but surely you wouldn't put them in the one part of the settlement that's
Right.
heated.
No, the problem is, Aris is not putting them anywhere. They're just like, and then he's like, yeah.
But it said they were lying dead in the streets or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. My guess is obviously in -40 temperatures, if you just put a body in the snow, it will perma-freeze so hard that any
It's basically a morgue.
Yeah, it's a fantastic morgue. Yeah, I mean, you could leave them there until you're ready to bury them properly, which will be very hard work.
Yes.
Because try to cut into that soil.
Yes, that's true.
I wonder how they...
I wonder how they work
Yeah,
with
check
cemetery.
out the cemetery. What do they...
No, he doesn't have rules for the cemetery just yet.
Yeah, but doesn't it describe how they would make one? No. But in the buildings thing, can't you check out how you would make a cemetery?
Just make a graveyard. If the corpses are in warm zones, they become a problem.
Yeah, and they're in the warm zone, I guess, because the medical center is in a warm zone, I guess, and that's where people die, I guess.
Yeah.
Your discontent
Is at critical,
is appalling.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, can Aris actually fill this game in 2 hours?
Easily.
I think he can.
Easily.
Easy.
End of shift. Go rest.
I have to say, he's
The
not
peer
having
pressure
he's
is
not
just
having a
too
great
much.
game time. I mean,
Healthcare riot.
I can't
He just
do it
keeps
right
promising
away.
people things and then not living up to the promises, though.
yeah. Which is you know.
Oh, that discontent. People are living in tents and they're discontent.
They're discontent. At least Aris has enough tents for all discontent. That's true.
Uh-oh. We just got a comment which is going to start with, I don't want to sound negative.
You're not
but
sounding
gonna fail.
I know,
We,
I am
we
aware.
totally
I am aware.
agree.
I'm aware.
I mean, we've been only supportive of him the whole
Very
time.
much so.
And
To be fair, we kind of want him to fail because...
Yeah.
no.
Sometimes.
I mean, right now we do because we're living in this horrible condition, so we kind of just want to die.
Yeah.
We're just like, okay, Aris, just let us all just
We just...
lie here in the streets.
Yeah.
At least our corpses won't be here for eternity because they will actually sort of, wither away in the
What
nice
I want to do is I want to build a care house, but it needs 30 wood.
How's
I
the
don't have
sawmill?
I think what you would want to do
It's one.
is maybe get into that balloon that you put up there
Yeah.
and just to fly away from your people
Maybe.
because they are going to tear you limb from limb just like you tore them limb from limb. I mean, it's okay, Aris. It is really okay. Yes, let's please dismantle the thing that we desperately needed a couple of days ago.
Why would you dismantle it?
Hmm?
Well,
You put all this effort into building it and now you're
but he
breaking
needs,
it apart.
he needs
Why?
wood or something.
But he has wood. Oh no!
No pun
Oh, no.
intended.
Oh no.
I,
Okay, I did not go
I
there.
definitely won't have wood for a long time after this game.
Okay, now you guys are just doing it on purpose.
A couple more days, just hold on.
Anyway,
are
let's get back to the
furious.
Anthropocene because in that that era, people are actually living and
Just
sort
hold
of
on,
impacting the
guys.
planet instead of in
He's
Aris'
just,
era.
Aris is just about
The,
to fail.
the Arisocene. When people's activities stop being visible in the geological record.
Are you gonna put down a care house?
Yep.
What is that gonna change? Nothing anymore.
I mean, it's gonna change something.
Look at that critical bar just flashing.
Convince people to trust you again.
Can't you just put down a World Cup stadium?
Yeah, go for
Tell all the male inhabitants to bring their money.
yes, exactly.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Bring the women, they might be useful. Anyway,
But then there's this other thing that basically says we should not go and introduce the term of the Anthropocene at all, because actually it's a bad idea.
Why is it a bad idea?
Geologically and scientifically, it's a bad idea because you are really very much human focused on something that.
Hope rose, but this content didn't fall, so that was not nice.
But you have 51 people in your sick bay. How many people do you even have in total? 71.
Yeah, people are sick.
So you have 20 people who are not sick. And they're probably caring for the sick.
Yeah. Probably.
Which means soon they will.
No, they're not. You have not been paying any attention to this game.
No.
We have been.
We sort of have been.
Well, we have been sort of preoccupied by the fact that, you know, we didn't have anything to eat, we didn't have limbs, we didn't have our kids, you know, we didn't really have heat for the longest time.
All the children were lost.
Yeah, exactly. We weren't really able to go and find other people, you know, when the children were there.
How old do you think Edith is?
No, what I want to know is how do I place people in buildings?
I know how old she'll get, that's probably
like
plus 2 days more.
How do I place people in the care house, for example?
You don't place them, they'll go there.
I don't
Clearly not, because I
Check
built
one
it
of
and
those
they're not
buttons
there.
at the top. Like, no.
Which ones?
Open the care house. On top right there. Can't you click something?
It's the heater.
No. No. What's that one? No, down.
With the
The
cross
house with the cross. Is
What?
that the dismantling?
Yeah, that's the dismantling.
Okay.
And it's not a cross, it's an X.
And Garrett says they go automatic.
There you go.
Okay.
But it's free time now. So.
They don't need to be in a care house, it's free. Anywho, Anthropocene, getting back to that. Lots of people think it's a bad idea. You know what it actually was? The coin was turned. And
The term was coined, yes.
The term was
coin was
termed. The term was coined
Yes.
by a working committee that consisted of like 25 geologists and like one historian, no anthropologist, no archaeologist. And then they said, let's make this about people.
Okay, this content has been lowered.
So it's I'm
Yeah, but
personally
geologists are people too. I
that's
mean,
that's true.
I'm sure they can see the effects of people on
I'm sure they can, but I mean
the earth.
any anthropologist would have said like, hey, maybe we don't want to make this about people because you know there's this whole.
Yes, but at the same time.
I think it's a politically motivated in a way. When I'm not necessarily bad, I think, but it's a politically motivated way of sort of saying, listen, now we have the Anthropocene, now we're really impacting stuff, so we better are aware of our responsibility towards, you know, the globe or people in our communities, and maybe actually take care of them.
Yeah, I am. Look, you see?
You know why there's no.
You see?
Oh, how did that happen? People went to the care house or what?
I think he randomly clicked the
Who's
right
in the
button.
care house?
There are a lot of people in the care house.
The care house is for healthy amputees. Yours are probably all sick and waiting for a place in your hospitals instead of staying in the care house. So not only are they
They're not
amputees, they're also
today.
sick amputees.
Yeah.
How this is going to crash and burn.
This is gonna close for a little bit.
Are you gonna make them do a 24-hour workday? No, you're not doing that, right?
No.
Well, I have to give him that.
Okay.
People were ready to just give up. And Aris was just like, no, we're not doing this, you shit. We're gonna go right back in. And I'll make this slightly better for you.
And then he pulls you back in.
adjacent to the
Pulls you back
street.
in.
Okay.
Alright.
Now, what I was thinking with the Anthropocene,
So this has to be here to get the coal that's up there.
even if it is human
guess, right?
focused, if you think about the extent to which human beings as a species have impacted our globe
Yeah.
and its climate, it has been quite extreme in terms of, as opposed to say other species over time. If you look into geological time,
So have trees. We're not in the Dendrocene.
yeah, but humans have impacted the trees like a lot.
Trees have also impacted us a lot. Sometimes literally, sometimes figuratively.
Oh my god. Okay. Sure.
We are probably sick, that's true. What I'm waiting is for this. So
Well, I
can make a
guess
cemetery.
if you look at the different geological eras, they've mainly been marked by sort of catastrophic global events,
Yeah, that's true.
like quite immediate, massive changes
Yeah, yeah.
that have impacted the whole world, and that's not true for human beings.
No, that's very true. Well, it could be. It could actually be that this will be the moment where, because of the amount of influence we have on, in fact, climate change, the rise of temperatures, that this will be this moment in which we will see a global climate change that is irreversible. This will be this event.
Sure.
Like we've seen an event happening here at Frostpunk. And after that, it will just be people like Aris in power, trying their best to keep us all alive.
The weird thing is, so Aris built a beacon to bring back people,
And
Yeah.
the scouts,
but then
according
he
to
never
Gareth,
made scouts. No, he never made
no,
scouts.
but the scouts would have brought many people back from the colony.
Yeah.
Apparently, that somebody
But then
was.
he dismantled the beacon, so now you have to rebuild.
You are the one
beacon.
who was buzzing me about bringing people back, though.
That was a long time ago. Now we're all
That
in
was
favor
when you
of
went for days and days.
Well,
without
I will
creating
remake the
scouts.
beacon once we're out of the crisis.
What crisis?
I like that. Once everything is back to normal, I stop being an asshole. It's like, yeah.
I wonder, can you tell how many of your people are amputees?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
you just count the number of legs.
5. 5.
Oh, that was a joke. It was
5
a
amputees. What is above that? What of the 15?
15 children.
15 children. Okay. Okay.
How many amputated children?
I don't know.
Surely only adults would become amputees in this game.
You never know with somebody like Aris.
You never know with 11-bit studios, to be fair. But I feel, maybe.
House of Prayer. Nice.
What?
Oh, that's another thing that you could do.
Why?
Oh, I think I fucked this up. These actually impact the climate as much as... Well,
Yeah, exactly.
True.
The globe would be a snowball. I love bees.
Bees are pretty great.
I love honey. I recently went to Corsica
Yeah.
with horribly polluting Volvo. And to go on holiday, which is a horribly polluting
Oh, the
business.
old one? The old one?
No, the new
Okay.
one, which is also horribly polluting.
Yeah.
And just to say that I'm also a hypocrite.
Yeah.
You can say what you want about Aris. He's not a hypocrite.
Why not?
He's genuinely doing bad.
Ah, yes.
I'm also fucked up with the placement of this building.
Why? Because you should have put it next to the
I
goal.
have to say that,
Yeah.
I mean, the game doesn't make that immediately clear.
No, that was not clear at all. I was
No.
like, I can't place it here, I can't place it here. Like, next to... I couldn't place it, like...
I mean, he actually had to click and read a tutorial, but...
Yeah, it's also true.
Yeah.
Anyway, I went to Corsica.
Yeah.
And there we went to this beekeeper.
Because
And we got all this
it's
lovely honey.
sustained.
Nice.
Honey with maki, which is like a type of shrub. Honey I have to think now. Honey from peach trees and honey from a lot of lovely honey.
We went to a honey farm in Australia. And I actually
And you were
have,
cold. You were there with.
I actually have a beekeeper's helmet, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a joke gift that I got from people in Sweden, family, distant relatives in Sweden, when I once got stung by a mosquito there, and it became this big, literally on my knee. I had a
How far
double-
should I place the cemetery? Away from the...
Is there anything in the building description before you put it down?
Let's see.
No.
If you look at this, just look at it again. I'm genuinely trying to be helpful. Look over here. It actually says like these things. What does that mean? Is that where the graves are going to be?
No, it's the placements. Where it can be
where you can actually
placed.
place them.
Yeah.
I would not put it next to a road. Or
It has to be.
on
Everything
the
has to
road.
be
Okay.
next to the street.
Okay.
I'll just put it here somewhere, I guess.
Maybe next to the cold thunder.
Sure.
It's like
Wow, very inspirational.
Yeah.
not only that. It's also so at some point these people will become cold.
What we're running.
Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, humans to coal. Is that what you're
That's what the saying says. That's what the proverb says. Yes.
And still, discontent is pretty high though.
Yeah, well, once this is done, it will fall a bit because I'll keep my promise. But what's the problem is that we're running out of coal because I fucked this up.
Well,
Yeah.
well.
So
It's a nice first run, Aris.
no, it's not. No, it is
Okay,
not.
should we do a wrap up? How do you feel about the game, Aris, having played it?
This game is amazing.
I mean, we can see how the game feels about
Yeah.
you.
Sure. No, the game is great. I might like. I need some more positive energy around me to play the goddamn game. But other than that, it really feels like also my first run of
This war of mine.
this war of mine, where you really have no idea what's going on, and there are all sorts of emergencies popping up out of the blue. So you sort of panic and like, oh, I need to address this, and then you reallocate all your resources there. But that's clearly a mistake. You need to be smart about things, and clearly I wasn't. So I think it's very good, and I really like how the decisions really feel real, and you can both associate really well with the people living there because it's pretty dark conditions, but at the same time you really can be cold about it. Like, no, like we have an emergency and we have to deal with this. So I really both types of gameplay I feel are in there and very well implemented. So I like that very much. Overall, I
we can
think
also
it's
sympathize
great.
with the people living there because we've,
Yeah.
been under your coordination for a long
Exactly.
time already.
Under
So
his cold shoulder.
yeah.
Or my call.
But I like that you're being very reflexive about this game. That you can see that you did a horrible job.
Yes.
I think that's well spotted. Ooh, okay.
So what is this one producing then?
That one brings up the coal, I guess, to the
The
surface.
thumb stood up.
Oh.
Anywho, but
Forming a
that's-
pile, so this will form a pile.
And then
And now I
you
won't
need to
make
go
I won't
collect
make the night because
You don't have enough.
I don't
Oh,
have.
are you actually gonna fail it?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm actually
Okay.
gonna fail it.
Let it run.
Let's see the fail.
I want to see how this happens.
I mean,
Promise
we've
for
seen
fail.
it unfolding over
Yeah.
over the last 2 hours. The film.
Over the last 13 days, in fact.
No,
This-
we know we don't have to, but we want to apologize.
Just wanna say
To you.
Just wanna say. Just wanna put it out there.
I-
But at least I managed to keep myself.
I'm voicing the community right now.
Yeah.
We just want to say that we've been not the easiest community to deal with over the last 2 hours. We get sick. We need food.
Yeah.
We need to be taken care of.
We're frightened when we lose our limbs.
We're frightened when we lose our limbs. We like our kids, so we know that we're not like for the type of leader that you want to be. We know that we're not really right. But still, we want to apologize that we've been so difficult.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate the apology. Even though everybody's gonna die.
That's
Well,
fine.
we'll see.
It's fine. Let's huddle together for warmth.
Aww.
It's so cold.
It's actually so warm in here.
It's so cold.
I wanna see what's gonna happen though. We have 1 hour
Garrett
left.
says turn off the generator and start a 24-hour shift god in
Yes.
style.
Boom.
Never let go, Jack. On the road, never let go.
I can't turn it off, right?
Yes, you can.
I can.
Shut it down. Warp.
Let's see what happens.
First team
Boom.
member. Yeah, there we go. What will happen?
Let's see. No. It will take a while, but people will be
Two
a bit
of our
annoying.
people died.
I don't think it will take a while.
I wanna see what's gonna
Two
happen.
people died.
There's ups and downs. Oh, once we gather coal,
One more person died.
people are dying.
We're out of coal.
Yeah, that's why.
One
Oh,
person.
jeez.
Heating is off. Generator
Why
is down.
are you pausing?
Emergency. Wait.
Why are you pausing my slow descent into death?
Wait. Just
Go for the 24-hour work shift still. Do it.
now, you guys are the horrible people, by the way.
No.
No, we just want to die out of this.
I just want to see what the game does when you lose spectacularly.
When
As
you lose
will.
spectacularly,
I mean,
people
not-
are
not-
dying one after the other.
People are dying all the time and leaving behind their.
I can open it up now. Boom.
No, why would you? No,
Well, because there's no coal anyway.
Oh, there is coal now. There's 32
no.
coal.
Why are you opening it
We
up?
want to. We
Okay.
want to.
We
see
want to
what-
die. out of
You
this.
just want it closed. I can't put a work for 24 hours.
No,
Just let us
let
die.
time run out. I
There,
want to see
emergency
them.
shift, go.
Just
We're gonna go down with a bang, or rather not a bang. I should have just put the
Blow
overdrive
overdrive
and blow it up.
Can you actually do that?
Oh yeah, you can. People die in the streets.
Yeah.
You want to dress.
Another promise. Another empty promise.
Why do you make promises you?
Because
will never keep?
we're not gonna do it anyway, so we might as well
Yeah, why
snag
did
it.
you just?
Why not?
Generator is down. Actually, it takes quite long to
Yeah,
crash,
yeah,
huh? I mean,
Don't
society.
shut it.
How do you turn it
Stop.
back on if you want?
No.
No, but how?
You
need
cannot anymore.
6 to turn the generator.
You don't have
on.
any coal.
You need 6. It says you need 6 boom. That's how you do it.
Yes.
Can you not do?
No, I will do it because now I have gold.
This one can go.
Yes.
I wanted the game to. I wanted to see that.
You wanna see the end screen?
Yeah, that's why.
Well, I mean,
Oh my god.
Let's see if we have enough gold for this actually.
You won't.
Probably I won't.
Just wasting my time, Alex.
Yeah.
just like you're wasting
Okay.
the time of the poor people of this community.
Okay, there you go.
He's such a torturer. He's like,
yeah.
Okay.
let's heat it up again. Oh, you need
Okay,
again.
there you go.
Let's heat it
There
up
you go.
again.
Fair
So-
enough. So down.
Sergeant Aris says it actually takes a long time to fail the game through people dying.
Losing
through hope and
discontent.
discontent is
Which I managed to avoid, by the way. So now you just wanna see the people dying, which you guys are horrible.
no. We want to see you fail. That's what we
I'm
want.
gonna serve
Well,
the crowd, but they won't.
We-
But give me the fact that I at least managed to lower the discontent. Look,
Sure.
look. Even at this point, we were at such a low discontent.
Hope is going
Hope
down.
is going down because people are dying. But yeah, this is another thing that you could.
Is time still going?
Yeah, I just need to keep it up on the very fast.
Yeah.
What's
Let's
going on
just-
here? I won't address this right away. Go away.
Just let
See,
the game
just-
run itself. Just let the game run itself. Yes, we're aware.
Yeah, but I need to keep clicking the very fast, otherwise it will take forever. People are going out for food. Oh yeah, come back. Shut off the operation. Shut everything off.
Not the child's
Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, this is still
think
on.
of the children.
Oh, it's off.
I do get Aris' reluctance though to film in this way because clearly he was failing the whole time.
I wasn't. I picked it back up though.
It's like yeah, he dropped it and then he picked it back up. It was like horribly broken and he dropped it again and he picked it back up. So that was that's
yeah.
great.
Minus 40.
Minus 40.
We've lost about half the people.
Half more.
Get to work.
Way more than half.
People.
You had 70. Ah,
Ah, what's this?
what's this?
Is this Survivor?
God damn it.
Oh no.
The game decides to help you a little bit.
Yeah. Or rather, no. We're alone. There were supposed to be many settlements and construction. Could you hear people living normal lives in homes? But we're alone. Hope
Hope
fails.
falls. Oh,
What's happening? Oh, I guess this is the end.
Yeah, I guess this is the end.
We should never have left Britain. Britain should never have left Europe. No, it couldn't. That isn't the game helping out.
I think it could have been so, but this is, definitely not the game helping. This is the game just...
hope is lost. Huh?
No,
Winter
Winter
Home has
Home
fallen.
So there's another community that has.
I must give them hope.
Panic
Purpose.
is setting in.
Oh, we get this
Faith and... that's very... that's
nice little teaser at the end.
Yeah.
Faith and spiritual strength, order and discipline. I feel that Aris will make the wrong decision here as well.
Yeah, because I'll go with faith and spiritual strength.
Well, I don't know.
So we can basically restart this thing. Somehow.
It's a different
Yeah, it's a different situation. Oh, that's very interesting.
Very interesting.
Listen, everyone.
Let's stop here.
I mean, I think it's fair that he's going for spirit because there will be a lot of spirits around here.
Yeah, a lot of spirit. I
And
miss
the
praying
ghosts,
together. Look at these guys wanting to pray together.
That's nice. Hey, I think that
We stop here.
we have to stop.
We're gonna have to stop here.
Yeah.
We didn't even manage to... We even failed at failing.
Very
We even
true.
failed at failing.
I'm
So,
disappointed. I'm truly disappointed.
are you?
Yeah, I'm disappointed that you
you
couldn't
need
manage
to
the.
transition us.
Yes, I will
Yes.
transition us. There we go.
There we go.
I was pushing
really
the...
disappointed that we didn't fill the game.
Yeah. So
You
that
even
that.
disappointed us
Yeah.
in being disappointed.
I am sorry.
You're a good sport.
This is a
You're
very
a good sport. You're a horrible leader, but a good sport.
A good sport.
A very slow car crash,
Yeah.
indeed. More like a cart crash.
In any case, people
Yes.
died, things happened. This was our stream for today. We will be coming back next Thursday or Friday.
Thursday, I think.
Next Thursday, playing.
Friday?
No, next Thursday as well, playing Civilization.
Yeah.
6
Because
again.
we are on a road to
We're on a
becoming
road.
Twitch affiliates. Chilla.
So we need to keep up
We need to
streaming.
keep up streaming.
Yes.
So next week, Thursday, we'll be playing our Persia playthrough, which is clearly more successful than our attempt of survival in the ice.
It's more or less has to do
Okay.
with the guy that's manning the controls.
Yeah,
To
definitely.
be fair, it feels like Civilization is more like supportive of winning than this game,
definitely.
than
I
Frostpunk.
would say it doesn't try to make you fail. Although we managed
We are in
to
a crisis there as well.
We're in a
that
crisis.
I'm handling.
Okay.
but yeah. And I will be providing the thoughtful comments this time.
I would vote on in a...
Well, I'm clearly
Post-
providing more thoughtful comments in that podcast rather than here being all negative.
I just mean, in a post-apocalyptic situation, I know which I
Sure.
would prefer as my benevolent
In any case, because
Yeah.
we're not in a
I would prefer you, Chilla.
we're not in a post-apocalyptic session, but we are in a normal session, and there we have some information on the On the conference.
in our lives.
there in our
Lives
actual
are
lives.
continuing.
You can
Soon, very soon. Actually, now I've already changed the webpage.
Yeah.
Just now, but very soon you'll be able to register. I'm hopefully somewhere early next week.
you'll be able to register for the Interactive Pass
I have to
conference
do that.
in the Netherlands, which will gonna happen 8 to 10th of October. All about video games, archaeology, history, more video games, and
Failing at video games.
failing at video games.
Failing at history.
Yeah. Oh, not failing at history. Maybe
Yeah?
maybe
Why
at the
not?
purpose of history. In any case,
Okay.
that was our stream for today. We'll
Thanks
see you
for
next
watching.
week. Thank
It's
you for
been
watching.
it's been
It's been
cool.
a blast. It's been cool.
It's been a cool blast.
Yeah,
Sorry we
chill.
were so tough on you, Aris.
Chill.
The game
It's
was
okay.
already tough.
I will manage. I will manage.
Bye!
Bye.
Bye. Oh wait, let's act as if we're like all frozen.